Lewis Hamilton is attempting to do the impossible, which is to change how Ferrari works internally. After the Canadian Grand Prix, the 7-time world champion has said this. So, with the same package each weekend, I'm just challenging the guys. I'm constantly battling the engineers, asking questions because they set things up and this is how we always do it. And I'm like, well, what about this? And we work on trying the things bit by bit and we're making progress. So, one of the key things to note here is that Ferrari haven't had any massive upgrade, only track specific upgrades which are minor, and Lewis has still struggled. But this is the most interesting thing I have read in a while from the world of Formula One, because Ferrari is a team that consumes drivers. You know, it has consumed world champions like Sebastian Vettel, Fernando Alonso, Kimi Raikkonen. Charles Leclerc is not a F1 champion yet, but he definitely has the power to do that, and Ferrari consumed him also. The only driver who seems to take a stand against the inefficiencies of Ferrari is Sebastian Vettel. And Nico Rosberg also agrees with it. I mean, the title is a little bit clickbaity because the article suggests that, according to Nico, some sources said Nico that Ferrari are moving a part of their operations to the UK, which is bullshit. This is not why I bought you here for. The thing is here. For example, this is Nico Rosberg saying, at Mercedes, whenever Lewis had a thing, he would just go to Toto and Toto will be able to make the decision, call the shot immediately, done. Whereas in Ferrari, at Ferrari, there are so many different decision makers, and even Lewis doesn't really know. Okay, if I ask him and he says yes and he does it, the other guy still complains afterwards. And this is the problem with Ferrari. I think we all know this at this point. It's that the Ferrari is operating with a family mindset. And when you are operating with a family mindset, emotions are more important than fact. The fact is that you guys are shit. The fact is that despite having good cars and good drivers, you somehow manage to fuck it up. But if you are always playing the family type of game, then obviously you have to care about how people feel rather than what is the right thing to do. And that's why we have Lewis Hamilton. Now, it's not going to be easy because Ferrari have been setting their losing ways for more than a decade right now, nearly 2 decades almost. In a couple of years, it's going to be almost 2 decades. So it's going to be hard to push the team to get out of their comfort zone and just focus on pure performance. Obviously, the priority is still 2026 because of the rule and regulation change, and this is an amazing investment by Lewis Hamilton by joining Ferrari in 2025. Because first of all, the entire ground effect era has been bad for Lewis. He has struggled to get on with the ground effect era cars compared to his younger teammates. Maybe age is a thing, but then again, Fernando is doing well, so it probably is the veganism thing. Anyway, Lewis going to Ferrari in the last year of the ground effect era into a new team. Obviously, there are a lot of challenges here, getting used to the new team, getting used to Ferrari as a new team, because these motherfuckers work very differently than to Mercedes. Because Mercedes, say what you want about them, these guys are efficient. Toto Wolff is running this thing like a southern man running a plantation. So he is doing the best he can to keep workflows efficient. Yes, their gamble of the portless design in the ground effect era didn't quite work, so you can read into it as much as you can. But Mercedes, as Nico Rosberg says, Toto will be able to make the decision, call the shot immediately and done. The speed that they have, the rate at which they pivot and make changes and experiment with things and learn is significantly different than these Italian clowns. These motherfuckers like to fuck around, they like to, play with feelings, how do you feel, because everybody is a family, and in family, emotions matter the most rather than performance. And that's why Ferrari has been losing for a significantly long period of time. And hopefully, in the Lewis Hamilton era, things are going to change. Now, there's only 2 ways things can go. Either Ferrari is going to improve or Lewis Hamilton will follow the path of Sebastian Vettel and eventually lose his mind. I am not ready for the latter because I'm a deeply closeted Hamilton fan, but I guess we will see what the future brings to all of us. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.